You're a tyrant, sir. I mean, just one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. You are a tyrant. You crushed what those people went and fought for, though. That's what you did this morning. You didn't walk on the dude's rights. You stomped on them and wiped your feet. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I see the Second Amendment being thrown around here. But what about y'all's Second Amendment rights? Y'all don't care about theirs, but they're supposed to care about yours. You need to quit being separate but equal.
I'm waiting for that door to go close so we can. Okay. We have, I think, 16 pages here, but obviously it is not what we need. And next meeting, I intend to have something. It is not. We may be subject to this, but the public is not, and the ladies in here most especially. This is America. You do not have to listen to that. I don't care what they say, and if we can't make a rule where you had in here and you can't interrupt someone else, then we have a problem.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I'm going to tell you right now, there was a lot of great people, and I'm going to break down a lot of these videos individually. And this first person that we're going to be showcasing, me and John Felix went first, but the next person that we're showcasing is this guy named, I'm not going to release it because he wants to remain anonymous, but you know who you are. And you know something? He did a great start to all of this. But we're going to get into this, and like you heard, they have a 16 pages of rules that you're supposed to follow. Like 16 rules. Go F yourself, because you know something? We have a First Amendment right to say whatever we want, no matter how we say it, no matter what we say. If you can't get over it, that's your problem, not our problem. Sounds like these people in Okeechobee, and I'll let you know on the next meeting. I will try to find it and put it in the description. But yeah, the next meeting, yeah. I hope to see a lot of you there at the next one, because they're going to double down real quick and try to change all types of stupid. You can't wear a hat. Okay, but let's get into this video.
I'm going to go reset the power on that to see if it can get fixed.
Okay.
It just needs a battery for the remotes, all we need.
I wish to remain anonymous because I live locally and I don't want to be retaliated against.
Okay, would you wait
I
just a minute?
will kindly take my hat off.
Thank you.
Because I generally will in a courthouse. You're a tyrant, sir. I mean, just one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. You are a tyrant. I will say that any of you that served in the military in this whole room, I thank you for your service. You crushed what those people went and fought for, though. That's what you did this morning. You didn't walk on the dude's rights. You stomped on them and wiped your feet. That's ridiculous. That's what the sheriff's department did to Mr. Sapp back there. Stomped on his rights. You need to make sure that your sheriff, your city police chief here needs to get their officers in line. Train them on their amendments. It's ridiculous that if I go to court, I tell the judge I'm ignorant of the law. He tells me ignorance is no excuse. But all these cops and judges have their immunity that they can get away with, and that's BS. Complete BS. If you're okay with that, then something's wrong with you and you don't deserve to be in the position that you're in. But now, I know how the politics are in this county. It's the good old boys.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, nobody was being disrespectful until they started disrespecting us by interrupting, by doing this, by doing that, this, that, and the third. They started it, but we finished it. But it's not over yet. Let's hear what this friggin' knucklehead friggin' commissioner wants to say now. Let's hear what he has to say.
Good job. Here, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyone else for public comment? Just a minute, I see we have one coming up.
Oh.
Yeah, I see the Second Amendment being thrown around here. But what about y'all's Second Amendment rights? Y'all don't care about theirs, but they're supposed to care about yours. You need to quit being separate but equal. That's where it needs to quit.
They're armed and we're not.
Well, the guy that just talked about going fishing over at Fort St. Lucie with a damn firearm.
That's the law.
Anyone else for public comment? Second call for public comment. Hearing none, I would take a motion to close.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by 4 commissioners and seconded by 3 of them. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries unanimously. Okay.
See you next time. See you next month, man.
Start at 9 a.m.
You heard them. They start at 9 a.m. Yeah, does it suck? Yes, it definitely sucks. I hate going to early meetings like this. But the next time, as soon as I find out when the next commissioners meeting is, I will have it in the links below. I've got plenty of videos coming, so trust me. And I'll be telling you whenever the next one's coming. So if you have the time, please show up and show out. And let's let Okeechobee County commissioners know that we're not going away. And if you want to keep poking the bear is eventually going to bite you back. So we're not done. Here is the commissioner. Drum roll, please.
I was waiting for that door to go close so we can. Okay. We have, I think, 16 pages here, but obviously it is not what we need. And next meeting, I intend to have something. It is not. We may be subject to this, but the public is not, and the ladies in here most especially.
My pussy hurts.
This is America. You do not have to listen to that. I don't care what they say, and if we can't make a rule where you had in here and you can't interrupt someone else, then we have a problem.
Oh my God. Did you just hear that? Did you hear that? If you didn't, I'm going to play it again, but a little bit slower. Because I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. But here we go. Let's do it.
This is America. You do not have to listen to that. I don't care what they say, and if we can't make a rule where you had in here and you can't interrupt someone else, then we have a problem.
So by next meeting, let's work to bring something back, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Thank you much.
So you heard that. So the second I find out the newest meeting, trust me, I'll be making a video and I'll be letting everybody know. And I hope to see a lot of you there. Just like, I can't guarantee Mr. Warren Sapp's going to be there, but the second I do know that he's going to be there, you will all be the first ones to know. But as of right now, I think it's going to be like 2 to 3 weeks before their next meeting. As soon as I know, you'll know, and Warren Sapp will know, and everybody, if they can show up, let's just have a field day with them. At this point, like, what else do we do? The cops didn't care about Warren Sapp. They didn't care about anyone's First Amendments. They honestly, truly, from all these videos that you're going to see, they truly do not care about our rights. Unless you suck their boot, they do not care what you have to say. So, that being said, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. And I'm going to see you probably tomorrow with another banger. So, I'm out of here. Soliaker, deuces.